guys, what's up? It's Tamara here, and I'm going to do a video today on my favorites and not so much favorites from 2013. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet, so I've only listed 3 YA, 3 adult, 1 standalone adult, and 3 not so favorites. A mix of adult and young adult. So let's just jump right in, okay? Number 1 on my YA list of favorites for the year is the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series. Now, this series includes both Daughter of Smoke and Bones and Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor. These 2 books were amazeballs, because I can't think of another word. I mean, it was really good. And, you know, I'm not one that reads a lot of high fantasy, I guess, but the fact that this kind of melded urban fantasy with high fantasy and demons and angels and good and bad and so much gray area, I really liked it. I liked Akiva and Karu, the 2 main characters. They were really believable, and I just love this series, and I recommend this one absolutely. The next one on my list is the Blood of Eden series by Julia Kagawa. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But I've read, again, I'm including both of the first books in this series, The Immortal Rules and The Eternity Cure. They are also amazing. I love them. And, you know, this one is straight urban fantasy with vampires, but you know what? It's not in the traditional sense. I like that it was different because the love interest was not a traditional human vampire situation. The character growth was amazing over these 2 books. I really enjoyed the stories and the characters, and it kept me on my toes. So I recommend those as well. My next one is the Lux series by Jennifer Armentrout. Now, I recommend these because it's a little out of the box. If you like aliens and your romance mixed together, these books are right up your alley. I read books 1 through 4, and I loved all of them. Not all of them were 5 bookmark rating, but most of them were, and I really enjoyed them, and I recommend them. As far as adult series go, as you know, based on the videos I've been posting on my YouTube channel, I really love the Night Hunter series by Janine Frost. So I've really been about that this year, and I won't say all of them were 5 stars, but I know recently, from my memory, excuse me if I'm wrong, I think I rated books 2, 4, and 5 stars, and so far there have been 6 books that I've read this year of that series. So half has been 5 bookmarks, and the other 3 were, I think, 4 bookmarks. You know, not a straight 5 across the board, but still. Paranormal romance, vampires, if you like that kind of stuff, this is up your alley. My next one is actually 1 book of a series. Is book 11 of the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, and it's Lover at Last by J.R. Ward. I love this series, seriously. Ever since it came out, I didn't know about it the year this book series started, but I want to say the first year I knew about it, I read like 4 books in a row, and then I've been reading them as they've been published since then. And this is just great. I mean, we've been waiting, it seems like forever, for this book, and it did not disappoint. That was 5 bookmarks for sure. And if you've been reading J.R. Ward, then you should continue, because she is still the business. My next book is Edge of Dawn, which is book 11 from the Midnight Breed series by Laura Adrian. And it's another one that I really like. Paranormal romance through and through. It's not as hardcore as the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, but still, it's fun to read. The characters are in depth, and this is book 11, so you know the story is definitely evolving, and it's staying fresh, and I'm still enjoying it. So those were my 3 adults. Now for my standalone. Now I only have 1 standalone that I thought was exceptional this year, and it was Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I never read Gillian Flynn before, but I loved this book. I love when I can read a book and then like have this jaw-dropping moment like I did with this book. I want to say it was exactly at the 50% mark, where you turn the page and the next chapter starts and you see the title of the page and you read the first sentence of the page. And you're like, oh my God, I knew it. I love that. So if you like those reactions, you'll love Gone Girl. Gone Girl, which, you know, in difference from all of the other books I've listed so far, has no urban fantasy, no paranormal romance. It's strictly like a thriller, I want to call it. Maybe a mystery, sort of, but it's really more, I think, a thriller. And, you know, I heard this is going to be turned into a movie, which is awesome. It's totally movie worthy if they could get the right actors and actresses to play these parts. So it could be great. So yeah, check that out if you haven't already. Now, for my lows, I do have a few, just a few, only 3. 2 YA and 1 adult. The adult one is Burnt Offerings by Laurel Hamilton. That is number 7 of the Anita Blake series. And I gotta tell you, I am so over Anita Blake. It's not even funny. Like, I don't know. It's like each book was okay. And it seemed like toward like book 5, 6, and then 7, I was really through, really through with the book and the series. So, I mean, if you are a fan of the Anita Blake, I don't know how far you got before you gave up, but I've heard from other people that also have read this series that they have given up on it as well, and they never got to the most recent book either. So, you know, that one, nah, thumbs down. And then for the YA portion, Dearly Departed by Leah Habel. You know, I wanted to like this book. I really did. I like zombies. I like Victorian. I like, you know, steampunk-ish feel books. So I thought this might be a really good read. But I was severely disappointed. I was disappointed with the characters, the character development or lack thereof. I mean, it just wasn't that good. I know there's at least 1 more book out in this series, but as you can tell, I probably won't read it. No, I absolutely won't read it. So that was definitely thumbs down for me. Lastly, this one isn't as bad as the other 2 that I mentioned, but I just want to say that I think I was severely disappointed with it. Not that it was a bad book or anything, but I think this gave me the most disappointment of the year. And that book is Allegiant by Veronica Roth, excuse me. And we know this is the 3rd book in the Divergent trilogy. And this I also mentioned in another fall hyped up books video, I think it was. And you know, for all that hype, this book did not deliver. It really did not. I'll be posting a video really soon with that review if I haven't already by the time you see this video. I don't want to get into it too much because I will in that video, but I'll just say this was the supreme disappointment for me, you know, for 2013 with the book. So there you guys go. 3 good YA series, 3 really good adult series, 1 standalone, and a few not so favorite ones. So you guys share with me, what did you guys like or dislike in 2013? Which books were your favorites? Which series? Please share. I'd love to get some recommendations or some warnings. I'll take warnings too. Warn me off of bad books, please. Just share and tell me why you didn't like it, or share and tell me why you did like it. And yeah, that's it, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.